Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So today is the final demo or the last demo. So demo classes are free, and after this demo, you will be able to get fee details, and you can pay them in the installments as well. And if you have any issues or any concerns, you can talk to the team. So once you make the payment today, you will be able to get another meeting link to join Monday's class. From Monday onwards, this meeting link is not going to work. You will be able to get the new meeting link to attend Monday's class. So these three classes are the free demos, and it got over. And so just make the payment today and enroll for this batch. And if you miss this batch, the next batch is going to be on March 1st. Every month we're going to be starting only one batch. We don't have any weekend batches. We don't have any evening classes. Only we have one batch per month. That too, morning 8 o'clock it is going to be starting. First month, second month, some same batch will be starting at morning 7 o'clock. So only this month it will be at 8 o'clock in the morning. Next month onwards, it will be starting at morning 7 to 8 till end of the course, right? The course duration will be 3 months. So February, March, April, we're going to be learning Power BI, SQL, ETL, and data warehousing concepts and everything. So today you will be able to understand all these things one by one. In Monday's class, I'll tell you how to install Power BI in your laptop. Everybody must have a laptop with Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system, and you need to have a minimum 4 GB of RAM and a 256 GB of hard disk or the SSD space. I have given you laptop configuration in yesterday's class. Please watch that video. So everybody has to arrange the laptop by Monday. If not, take 1 week time and at least arrange the laptop within a week's time. Clear? So Monday I'll show you how to install Power BI in your laptop and how to install SQL Server in your laptop. I will give you all the softwares, and you can just install it on Monday. Chalo guys. So this meeting link is going to be ending today. So new meeting link will be given once you make the payment today. So tomorrow our office is closed. You can make the payments by today by 5 o'clock in the evening, and the Monday you will be able to get the new meeting link, and you can attend with a new meeting link from Monday. So if you miss this class, the next class will be on next month first. Chal. So yesterday I was talking about what is the what kind of a data and where all we can store. If you have large amount of data, we can store them in Hadoop. If you have small amount of data, that can be stored in your Excel sheets as well. Okay, so what is the eligibility and what are the hot skills also I have told you. And data analytics is very hot skill in the market. Then we have artificial intelligence, ML, data science. Today we'll talk about data engineering also, and the cloud. What is a cloud also I'll be able to tell you today. And these are the hot skills according to 2024. So we are going to be learning data analytics with the help of data engineering and the cloud. If you learn ML, then you'll become a data scientist. So I have spoken about what is the difference between data analytics and data science already, but I will reiterate or revise the topic once again. Okay, so you need to fill the form. This form has been given to you, and if you fill the form, you will be able to get the discounted price, and the fee details and everything will be sent today by my team. And I have explained about what are the things that you're going to be getting. So if you miss February 1st and February 2nd demo, those these demos have been given. Let me give these two classes in a chart window so that you can also watch these classes if at all you missed it. Okay, so what are the things that we're going to be covering in this 3 months. SQL Server and Power BI, February and March, we're going to be completing. So daily 1 hour class will be there. And data warehousing, SSIS and ADF, this will be for 1 month. This will be there in the April 2024. And CV interview preparation documents and job placements support will be given in April 2024. All these things are included in this class. And what is the eligibility to learn data analytics? Means you need not know anything. 10th class mathematics, if you know, simple mathematics, when you know, you will be able to complete Power BI course or all these courses you can easily learn. So you can be a, non-IT guy, or you could be HR, or you could be a sales professional or a housewife. All people can get into data analytics. Nothing is needed to learn Power BI or SQL Server. We're going to be starting from very, very basic level to advanced level. 90% of the interview questions are going to be covered in my syllabus. Clear? So daily recorded videos are going to be given so that even though you miss any class, you will be able to easily get the video, and whenever you're free you can watch the video. And if you're not able to attend live classes, you can also connect the take the videos and watch them, and in the evening or whenever you have a free time, you should be able to also talk to me personally, right? You can also connect with me personally one to one in the evening. So I have given you my number already. If you wanted to connect with me, so you can take this number. So this is my direct number. So 9919919452. This is my office number. So you can just ping me anytime for career guidance or one-to-one talking. Or if you have any other questions, you can call me directly on this number 9919919452. You can reach me on this number directly. Just store this number. So you can also give this number to your friends if they need any career counseling. Chalo guys. So now for so I was talking about a few more things. Anyone can learn this course, hot skill in the market, so high salaries are paid. If you keep a minimum 3 years of experience, you will be able to get a minimum 10 to 15 lakhs of salary package in India. You can get it. Housewives and women. So if you wanted to do work from home jobs, lot of companies are offering work from home jobs are available. So by sitting at home, you will be able to get very good jobs, and it is a no coding, no programming job. So you can easily get into IT sector without writing, in depth of coding. If you take Java or .NET, you need to write complete development, and Java will take 2 years to learn the course. .NET also will take a minimum 6 months to 1 year to learn the course, but data analytics using Power BI will take only 3 months to learn the course. Daily recorded videos are going to be there. 45 hours to complete only Power BI. 45 hours means 45 days, approximately 2 months. So third month I'm going to be working with ETL, that will take 1 month. Total 3 months duration. Daily recorded videos are going to be shared. Validity for the video classes and the live classes for the 6 months. After 6 months, if you need videos to be extended, you can extend the videos for another month or 3 months or 1 year. So by paying just a nominal amount, some 1,000 rupees when you pay, or 1,500 rupees, I think, when you pay, you will be able to get some, additional, 3 months or 6 months period. Clear? So real-time topics are going to be discussed. Any graduate, any non-IT professional, any year passed outs can come. So all these things being discussed. So age is not a problem. Even though you have gap in the education is not a problem. You could be doing part-time degrees, that is also not a problem. Only problem is if you don't have the knowledge, right? Age not a problem, educational gaps not a problem. Or if you have the not the direct college, even though you have evening college or part-time colleges, when you do that is also fine, there is no issue at all. Clear? So which brands can recruit you? Tata Motors, TCS, Netflix, Amazon, SBA, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, DMart. So all the banks where you can see the data analytics, you can think about IT companies, non-IT companies, where you can get jobs are available. So you will be able to get different roles. So you can be a Power BI developer, Power BI analyst, BI analyst, data visualization analyst and specialist, report developer, BA developer, data analyst, product data analyst, marketing data analyst, healthcare data analyst, or you could be HR analyst. Lot of roles are available. So all these roles are available. So in the companies, it may be IT company, non-IT company. With these technologies, you can easily get into this sector. In the non-IT field, you don't get good salaries. When you're earning 20, 30,000 rupees means you're doing a crime. Clear. So when you learn these technologies, you will be able to get very good job opportunities, especially for the people who are in the village background, rural background, small town people who don't have good opportunities to get into IT sector. For them, it will be very, very useful. I'm there till you get the placement. I'm going to be giving you all these things. Knowledge I'll give you, experience I'll give you. I'll give you videos in Telugu and English. This class will be in English, but if you need Telugu videos, pre-recorded videos are available that you can take and watch. Power BI, SQL, all pre-recorded videos are available in Telugu. You can get them and watch them as well. So unlimited data sets, interview questions, 30 plus sample CVs, one free project is included, 10 plus Power BI assignments are included, flexible learning, anytime can learn using videos. Apart from live classes, we will also share the videos, live clarification sessions, one-to-one live interactive doubts clarification sessions we can have. So if you're not free in the evening, you can connect, you can just ping me in my mobile number. You can ask me any question. I have given you my direct number, right? So this is my office number. So you can use this number 991 991 9452. This is my number. You can use, and you can call me, you can ping me anytime, but clearly mention that you're coming from February batch or January batch and what is the doubt, right? So that is what you need to give me, and we can connect one to one. I'll give you proper clarifications. Okay. So today we'll talk about data analytics versus data engineering and data science, and I'll be talking about all of them. So this is a very good code. If you have a PG or PhD, is no use when you do not have any skill. Skill is important. Recession is temporary. Skills are permanent. You need to look at the skill always. If you're not willing to take the risk, usually you will have to settle the ordinary. If you don't take any risk, if you don't learn any new skills, and if you invest in yourself, if you're investing in education, each and every penny, each and every rupee which you're investing yourself will give you lot of returns. I'm telling you, invest in yourself first. Invest in the education with the proper gurus and proper mentors always. Clear. If you don't invest in yourself, you will be getting nothing in your life. Clear. Even though you have 90% of the degree marks or the PhD marks, there is no use. I had met a lot of people who have done PhDs earning 20 30,000 rupees per month. I had also seen people BA BCom, they took these kind of a courses, they're earning 1 crore per annum, 2 crore per annum in India. I had seen in Hyderabad 25 lakhs to 1 crore people who have taken this course and earning, right? At the same time, PhD guys are earning 20 30,000 rupees by working in the colleges or in the small companies. So remember, a report by McKinsey says that predicts that AI will replace jobs that involve automation and repetitive tasks. Low-wage workers are expected to be more affected than the higher earners. If you're earning 20 30,000 rupees jobs, artificial intelligence or Krutrima Medha will replace your job. Remember that very soon. So if you're earning more salary, then definitely you're safe. If you're earning 20 30,000 rupees salary in any company, your jobs are getting automated next 5 years. So remember that. So get into technologies and you will be able to get much more opportunities. Okay. So guys, these are the courses we are going to be offering. So data analytics is the course that we're going to be offering for the non-IT people or IT people who wanted to get into IT industry. Okay, so this is low programming, no programming course. Now that is what we're going to be concentrating today. Today is the final demo. So yesterday I spoken about when you have a large amount of data, when you have a large amount of data, the data can be stored in different varieties. When you have a large amount of data, Hadoop is the number one technology. But when you have terabytes of data warehousing, that is what you must use it. And when you have GBs of data, SQL and database management you must use. When you have a small amount of data, so Excel can be used. So that is what I have stored. But the question is that, so I was talking about, some case study the other day. Let us think about Amazon company. Amazon company will have a lot of data. So daily you go to Amazon company, you're buying a product, or daily you can go to any bank and do some cash withdrawal, cash deposits, or you can think about phone pay application. So using a phone pay, you can do a lot of payments, or you can also buy products. You can also recharge your mobile phones, right? So lot of data, phone pay company is getting it. A lot of data, Amazon company is getting it regularly from the users, right? So Amazon company will tell you, I wanted to analyze my data. I wanted to know last 5 Diwalis, what is the sales in India? Or how are the Apple iPhone sales in India, and model number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And what about the TV sales, furniture sales, men accessories, women accessories, footwear, furniture? So they wanted to understand a lot of sales, last 5 year sales. The Amazon company wanted to understand. When you say, so you need to analyze their data. The first thing is that they will be having a lot of issues with the data, lot of challenges and the problems and okay. What are the challenges Amazon company has? Data challenges. First, the problem is they don't have the data in a single location. They have some data in US, some data in UK, some data in India, some data in Dubai, some data in Japan, like that. The company has a large amount of data, but not in the single place. So the first issue is that the company is facing data challenges. They're doing business all over the world. Amazon company is doing the business all over the world, but only thing is that they don't have the data. They don't have the data in a single place. That is the first issue I'm going to be talking about today. Okay. So my voice is very speed, Ravi. So am I clear now? What about others? Ravi is saying my voice is very speed. So are you able to hear me clearly? No issues, right? Okay. So Ravi Sharma, please reconnect. Okay. Okay. Now I wanted to I wanted to understand the data is not there in the single place. This is the issue. Second issue, they have a different IT environments. Some of the data is available in Java. Some of the data is available in .NET. Some of the data in SAP application. So some of the data they have in Android mobile phones. Okay, some of the data may be Excel sheets, notepads. Notepad means a flat file and notepads and text files. Clear? So the data of the company is not available in a single place. That is the first issue. Second issue Amazon is going to be facing, they're running the business all over the world. They have the data in different applications as well. So you can buy the product in the India. India may be, Java application may be running, or .NET, SAP, Android, Excel, iOS, blah, blah, blah. The third issue I'm going to be talking about the size. Size may be low, or you may have medium size, like that. Low means megabyte of data, gigabyte of data. Medium means terabyte of data, or you can have a large amount of petabyte, zettabyte of data. So if you have a small amount of data, you need not worry about large infrastructure, large hardware, right? And when you have a large amount of data, you need to think about different hardware solutions, issues, infrastructure issues will be there. You have to think about it. Now, what about data accuracy? Data may be there, but they have a data accuracy, low accuracy, or they may have medium accuracy, or they may have high accuracy. Accuracy means how clean the data it is. Sometimes I may be getting a water is not so cleaned. What should I do? I have to clean the water and use it, right? So water may be cleaned water, you may be getting it from government of India or government of the country. They may give you water, clean water, or they may give you some water that you need to clean it. So if the water is not so cleaned, we have to clean them. So it is not guaranteed that the company may give you cleaned data. Sometimes they may say it is cleaned data, but it is not guaranteed that it is a cleaned data. What is the meaning of cleanliness? They may have duplicated data. They may have lot of misspelling data, missed spelling data, lot of blank values are there, lot of incorrect data may be there, lot of bad data is going to be there. So all the data that they may have that is not right data or accurate data, you must take the data, you have to clean the data. So if you wanted to analyze the company's data, for example, you go to Amazon company, you say that, sir, I would like to analyze your data and I can tell you what are the issues you're facing it. So when you say like that, the company will say, I don't have the data in the single place, I don't have the data in the single location, I don't have the data in the single environment, I don't have different, small size data. I'm going to be having different sizes of data. And I have the data in cleaned data. High means high accuracy means cleaned data. Low accuracy means dirty data, bad data. Like that, every company will have same issues, not only Amazon company. So what to do? Even though you are going to be analyzing the data, but the data is not available in a single place. So how do you get it? How do you do it? So what you do as a data analyst, you have to take this data. Let me say, so this is your data. So I have taken couple of sources. Now all the data may be available. So this may be SAP data available in India. Okay. And this may be data that is available in .NET. It may be in, let us say, US. Okay, so that is what. So here I wanted to have some data, maybe an Excel data. This may be in Dubai. Clear? So Excel data, Dubai data we have. Clear? So all the data belong to which company? I'm talking about a company called Amazon company only. Clear? So I'm talking about a company called Amazon company. So you have to know about it. Now, what should I do? I have to get the data from this and from this because all the data is decentralized. I need to get the data and I have to centralize the data. So with the help of a some tool called ETL tool. So we have a tool called ETL. With the help of this tool, you should be able to get this data. So what is the ETL tool that I'm talking about here? SSIS. So what is the meaning of E? E stands for extract the data, transform the data. Transform means so change the data or clean the data. Clean the data or convert the data or change the data. Then I'm talking about load the data. So ETL tools are nothing but get the data from the different computers, different applications. You will be able to extract the data. Extracting means reading the data from the source. Transform means clean the data, change the data, because the data which you are getting may not be cleaned data, that you need to change or clean the data. All the data initially will be loaded to a computer. This computer is called as a staging server. What is the server name? So this is staging server. Staging means temporary. Staging means what? Temporary. So you have to get the data and store all the data in the staging server. What all you do here? You're going to be cleaning the data. Data cleansing is going to be happening. Data cleaning. So data cleansing. Data cleansing means, so data cleaning is going to be having, you may remove duplicated data. You may correct misspelled data. Okay. You may convert the data. You may merge the data. All these things are going to be doing it. So these are called so data cleansing activity. So what you do, you get the data from SAP, you get the data from .NET, Java, Excel. All this data belong to Amazon company's data. I will be able to combine the data. All the data will be combined. All the data will be loaded into a server called a staging server. Staging server is also one more SQL server only. One more SQL or one more database server only. Database means, Oracle SQL. That is what I told you yesterday. Oracle server, DB2, MySQL. Some database systems you will be able to install it in a bigger computer, so that all the data from different places is going to come and it will get cleaned. All the clean data will be there. Now afterwards, what you do, afterwards you are going to be taking the cleaned data from this computer. So this is a staging computer, staging server. Staging means temporary. All the data will be taken, and again you are going to be using a ETL software again. ETL means, we know SSIS we are going to be using. Yesterday I spoken about what is SSIS, right? The same SSIS I'm going to be talking about today. Same ETL you're going to be using, getting the data from here. With the help of ETL, all the data you are going to be storing into one more computer. So this computer is called as a data warehousing. I'll give you simple example so that you will understand all this architecture. This is what is called data warehouse server. Okay. So data warehouse means, I told you, it is a large hardware, very big hardware you need to buy, large hardware. But what software you need to install? SQL. Why SQL? SQL can store data in your IT industry. Clear? Large hardware you need to buy, you have to install SQL software. What are the SQL softwares we have? Guys, any issue? Is saying Shashi Jain, network glitch, any problem here? Guys, are you able to hear me? So we are talking about SQL. SQL means Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, MySQL, Netezza, Teradata, Sybase, Postgre. I think everything is working, Shashi, fine. So you reconnect once again. Clear? So any one software you can install in the data warehousing machine. So it can be Oracle data warehousing machine, or SQL Server data warehousing machine, or it could be DB2 data warehousing machine. You have to buy a bigger computer. You need to buy a bigger computer. So in that, you're going to be installing SQL. SQL means any one of the softwares that I have listed. Clear? Oracle you can install, or SQL Server, Microsoft can give you that you can install, and you can create a data warehouse. I will give you simple example so that you will understand. So I don't have the water supply to my home. My intlo నీళ్ళు లేవనుకోండి. I don't have a bore well, so I'm not having the water. If you don't have the water, how to do it? So municipality or the government of India will supply the water in the street, or ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ 6 o'clock వాటర్ ట్యాంకర్ కమ్స్ టు మై స్ట్రీట్. మా ఇంట్లోకి, మా వీధిలోకి వాటర్ ట్యాంక్ వస్తుంది అనుకోండి. సో ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ద వాటర్. ఐఎమ్ డిపెండెంట్ ఆన్ ద వాటర్ ట్యాంకర్, ఆర్ డైలీ water supplied by municipality. Morning 6 o'clock, the water starts coming in my street. So what I do, me, my father, my mother, my sister, my brother, everybody will go, and we have to collect the water in the buckets. So you understand, you have to go and collect the water. This is your bucket. SAP is one your steel bucket, and a .NET is your silver bucket, and this may be some plastic bucket. Initial water you will be able to collect in your buckets. You go to the street, you switch on the tap, water comes at 6 o'clock, your bucket is full. When the bucket is full, what you do? You're going to be bring the water, and all the water you're going to be putting into a drum or the tank. So data warehouse is a drum or the tank. All the water you get it, and once it is there, then this bucket will be empty. This steel bucket is also empty. Your one more plastic bucket is also empty. Like that, daily you go and get the water. Again, second time you go, this is your bucket, this is one more bucket, this is one more bucket. You switch on the tap, these buckets are full. If the bucket is full once, what you do, you are going to be going to your drum. Data warehouse is your drum or the tank. So take all the water and dump into this drum, like that. So morning, evening, daily you go, you are going to be collecting the water in the buckets. Clear? Buckets are small in the size. Buckets are going to be used to store your fresh data. Clear? So these buckets are called as OLTP computers or OLTP servers. Clear? So I'm going to be introducing one more terminology called OLTP. So what is OLTP? And data warehousing is called as a OLAP. So I am talking about OLTP. Now I wanted to give you one more here. That is what is called OLAP. There are two kinds of applications I'm talking about here, OLTP and OLAP. Let me tell you what is OLTP, what is OLAP. OLTP means online transaction processing. Transaction means what? So whatever you do, that is a transaction. For example, I wanted to inquire about a course. So that is a transaction. You call me, you ask me, sir, do you have Power BI course? Sir, do you have a Java course? So that is an inquiry. Inquiry is a transaction. Transaction means in Telugu, Lava Devi. Okay, you go to a shopping mall, you buy a product, that is a transaction. You book a movie ticket, that is a transaction. You cancel a train ticket, that is a transaction. Buy a train ticket, buy a flight ticket, book a room in the OYO, or you cancel the room in the in your OYO. So whatever you do, that is a transaction. You go to Walmart, you can buy some product, you can cancel the product, you can return the products to Amazon.com. Whatever you do, that is a transaction only. So whenever you do any transaction, fresh data is going to be collected. So fresh data means, according to our example, these are your servers. This is computer. This is one more computer. You understand, you want to buy a mobile phone in Amazon.com. What you do? Morning, you're going to be establishing a link between your computer to this computer. What you do? You go and you switch on your laptop. You say Amazon India. You are going to be buying a laptop today. So when you go, you want to buy some Lenovo laptop. So what you do? You are going to be searching for the laptop here. So you would like to buy this laptop. And I told you yesterday, 33,000, 35,000 rupees are good laptops that you can buy. We need, you can use Core i3, Core i5, or in a minimum 4 GB RAM, 512 GB SSD, Windows 11 is required. You can buy this kind of a laptop. I'm giving you the, you know, then the chart window, the configuration, this kind of a laptops you can buy. Okay, it is worth 33,000 rupees you can buy. So when you buy the laptop, when you click on, let us say, buy now, so what it is going to be asking me, my phone number or my email ID, lot of things it's going to be asking me. All the data from my phone, my laptop, I'm going to be buying a product. Now what will happen? All the payments data will come here. So whenever you buy any product or whenever you wanted to book a movie ticket, what is going to be happening? From your laptop or from your mobile phone, you are giving some data. That data is called as OLTP data. OLTP means online transaction processing. It means a fresh data. It is a fresh product purchase that you're doing it. Clear? So OLTP servers will have fresh data. It may be SAP, Java, .NET, Excel, doesn't matter. Wherever you store the fresh data, that is what is called OLTP. Remember that. You go to the bank, you withdraw the cash. That is a fresh transaction. So the banking server is called as a OLTP server. You use PhonePe application and you transfer the amount to me. So that is a fresh transaction. So PhonePe application is a OLTP application. Clear? So it may be Android application, iOS application, Java application, .NET application, X application, Y application, Z application, doesn't matter. If you're giving fresh data there, that application is called as a OLTP application. Whatever we are using, you go to Muthoot, get a gold loan. You go to the bank, withdraw the cash or deposit the cash. You go to Amazon.com, buy a product. You go to PhonePe, do the funds transfer. You go to Airtel or in a Geo, you recharge your phone, or you're going to be calling me and asking me some course and blah blah blah. So all these are nothing but fresh transactions. We are going to be collecting some data in some computer. If you call me, I am taking your data, I am keeping all the data in the Excel format because I don't use any other software. I'm storing your data in the Excel. Excel is a OLTP application because which is going to be storing the data. So like that, all the time people are buying and buying, buying and buying, buying and buying. But one day, after 6 months or after 1 year, this server, all the servers are full because these servers are will be having less hardware support. What is the meaning? OLTP will have fresh data, small amount of data you can store, maybe 100 GB or less than 1 terabyte of data. So 1000 GB is equivalent to 1 terabyte of data. So I'm talking about less than terabyte, 100 GB of data it can store. It is a read and write data. So, but most of the time, 80% of the time, the data will be writing. So you go to Amazon.com, what you do? You're going to be seeing the products, buying the products more time, because if you don't buy, Amazon will not get the revenue, right? So people are viewing and buying, people are viewing and buying. Go to the bank once in a while, you see what is my balance. Then most of the time you do the cash deposit, cash withdrawal, funds transfer. So 80% of the time OLTP applications are busy in writing the data. Remember that they have a fresh data, they have a small amount of data. So this data will be given by the end users. End user means I'm the end user to Amazon.com or I'm end user to ICICIbank.com because I have opened the account in the ICICI Bank or State Bank of India. So I'm the end user. I'm going to be using that application. I can go to ATM and withdraw. So ATM will be OTP, OLTP application. It may be having Java, .NET, I don't know, but I'm going to be withdrawing the cash today. Now fresh data is going to be inserted in the ATM. Clear? Wherever fresh data is there, that application, that computer is called as a OLTP computer. Clear? So now I'm going to be taking all the data, dumping into my OLAP. OLAP means, as I told you, it is a data warehousing, online analytical processing, OLAP application. So every month, once in a month, you take all the data because the server is full. All the data you take it, you are going to be dumping it. This is empty. Clear? So this will be empty. So you're taking all the data and dumping here. So what will happen? So you go, these buckets will become empty once in a while. Clear? So this data will be empty once in a while. Clear? So this data will be taken and it is going to be dumped there. So it is not the fresh data, it is historical data. Every month data you're going to be putting into the your drum or the tank. It is not a small size data, which is a large size data. You think every month you take 1200 500 GB of data into 12 months data, that will become 6000 GB. Is equivalent to 6 terabytes of data. So every month 500 GB of data you're getting it in the data warehouse is your drum or your tank. What is the OLTP size? What is the bucket size? Bucket will contain 30-40 liters of water. Drum can contain a 10,000 liter of water. So drum is your data warehousing. Large data, it is read-only data. Why? Because yesterday's data or historical data, once a month is over, this data you're going to be dumping it here. So last year data or last quarter data, last month data, once in a month, if the bucket is full, if this computer is full, you're going to be getting the data and putting it here. So you need to understand the bucket is going to be used to collect your data. Drum is going to be used to store the large amount of water. Now you may think, why you do not use a tank to collect the initial water? It will be very, very difficult for you to carry from the street to your the home. Clear? Always we never carry a tank. We always carry a bucket, and we're collecting the buckets of the water and dumping into your drum. So your buckets are called as these servers, small in size, the data warehouse in bigger in size. Clear? So this can carry 30-40 liters of water, or you can say 500 GB or less than 1 terabyte of data, but this can occupy 100 terabytes of data, very large in size. Clear? So that is what you need to understand. So large data, read-only data, but who's going to be using this data? So business user. What is the meaning of a business user? This you're buying a product in Amazon.com, all the historical data monthly, or every weekly, or every, or once in a 3 months, that data goes here. This data will be analyzed by a Amazon company management. Managers of the company will be going and analyzing the data, warehousing data. Clear? They wanted to see last 5 years sales. They wanted to analyze. So last 5 years data will not be here. So today's water only will be available in your bucket. So last 5 days data, last 5 years water will be available in your drum only. Clear? So if you wanted to analyze historical data, how was the last 5 years Diwali sales in India? So that data will not be here. So they will be able to analyze the data coming from here. Who's going to be analyzing? The company management. Management means CEO, CFO, regional director, regional manager, all the MBA guys. Managers means MBA guys. Kada? So all the people will be analyzing this data. So hence it is called as a data online analytical processing. They are going to be analyzing the data. Analyzing the means what? You take the data and you're going to be comparing. For example, I wanted to have your father may ask you, what are the marks in semester one? You say, Dad, I got 78% marks. Then in the semester two, again, he will ask you, what are the marks you scored? You say, Dad, I scored 65%. Then he's going to be analyzing. Analyzing means he's going to be comparing this marks and this marks. And he will tell you, you're not doing good because the last semester one marks to semester two marks, there is a negative impact, or there is a lot of minus marks I could see. Now there is no proper growth. I'm expecting proper growth, but growth is not happening because first semester 78, sixth semester you got only 65%. So what is that? As a father I can analyze is that my son is not doing good, my daughter is not doing it. What is that I should do? I have to take a decision to improve my son's education. What I do? I'll say cricket cut. You don't go to cricket from tomorrow. You increase the time. So daily morning 2 hours you need to study, and I'll wake you up. I'll give you alarm morning 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. You study 8 o'clock. You get ready, go to the college, and come back in the evening 4 to 5. Then take 1 hour rest and go to tuition at 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So a lot of decisions father is taking to improve his son education. So this is what is called son's marks. Using that, he's going to be taking the decision. So he wanted to improve his son's education like that. If you're a CEO of the company, what is that your interest? Your interest is to improve your business. So how do you know whether your business is doing good or bad? You take, a quarterly sales, you take monthly sales, you take, city-wise sales, you take brand-wise sales, you take furniture category-wise furniture sales, women category, last month sales, this month sales. People are going to be analyzing the data and they will take precautions. Why furniture category is not moving good? Why men category is not moving good? Why the South India market is not showing good. What is that I should do? So, however, a father is taking the decisions. Who's the father of the company? CEO, right? Or the region level manager, or you may have sales managers. All the people are worried by taking the reports. So they will be analyzing the reports, and they will be able to take the decisions to improve the business. Is called as a business intelligence. So they take the raw data, they ask for the reports, you create a report and give it to the management company. So with the help of the reports, they will analyze the data. Who's supposed to take the decisions? Not you. Power BI developer will create a report, and the report will be given to the managers in the Amazon company. So those people are going to be taking the decisions to improve the business, not the Power BI developer. You cannot, you never analyze the data in the companies. We are going to be creating the reports for the company so that they can analyze the business, because we don't know business, because we're technical people. So technical people cannot, understand the business. Who can understand? Who can? So who's going to be taking care about the business means managers. So those people are non-technical people. So those will understand your reports. They will be able to take the decisions. Am I clear? So OLAP means historical data, large amount of data, read-only data. So a lot of decisions are going to be taking. So this data is going to be used to run the business. What is the purpose of OLTP means? To run the business daily transactional data. To run the business, we're going to be using OLTP, but OLAP to improve the business. What is the purpose of this? To improve the business, whether my business is doing good or not. So father is asking about the marks. He would like to take a precaution so that my son can get good marks. Clear? That is the purpose of OLAP applications, or you can say your data warehousing applications. It will has complete historical data in the company. Clear? So now we are taking large amount of data. We are going to be dumping, but one day my friend told me and asked me, Are Bhaskar, why are you taking the water from here and putting the water into your drum? Why are you manually doing so? Manually ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నారు మీరు? Why is that you're doing it? So my friend told me, can't you buy a motor pump? Good idea, kada? So my friend told me, don't do it like that. You better buy a motor pump. So what you do? You can buy one good motor pump. So motor pumps, right? So these are the motor pumps you can buy. So what motor pump can do? So this is one Mahindra motor pump, or this may be a Samir motor pump. So you can connect it to your water bucket, and it will take the water from here. This is your tank. Clear? So with the tank, what you do, you switch on the motor, it is going to be taking the water and dumping it here. Once the water is over, you will be able to stop it. You can connect to multiple buckets. Clear? So this pumps are called your ETL. This is what is your ETL. Arthamavutunda? So ETL means what kind of ETL I'm going to be using now? SSIS. SSIS is Microsoft ETL software. So like that, see, we have Mahindra pump, we have Jindal pump, we have Samir motor. So one is SSIS, this may be Informatica. This is one more company as a TTL software. Kada? So a lot of companies will have the same motor pumps. Informatica is one more software. This is also ETL from non-Microsoft product. You have ODI, Oracle Data Integrator. You have IBM Data Stage. All of them are the ETL tool. Different companies will have different motor pumps. Kada? So one is called SSIS from the Microsoft. Popular tool is called Informatica, Data Stage, ODI. Lot of companies will give you lot of ETL tools. ETL is nothing but data importing, exporting software, or simply your ETL. ETL means your motor pumps. Ardhamavutunda? So this is what is called your motor pump. It will take the data, dump, give the connection to the data warehouse or tank, all the water will go. But one day, my mother told me, Hey Bhaskar, water is not so cleaned. Don't dump all the dirty water into drum. You better clean the water. So what I told my mother, no, don't worry, mother. I will be able to buy one more drum or one more tank. all the bad water. This is bad water. This is bad water. All the bad water I'll be putting into one more tank or the drum. So this is one more drum or the tank called staging. Staging means a temporary drum or the tank. What I do, I will boil the water, or I will do the reverse osmosis, or I will do the chlorination. I will do something so that I'll clean the water. Okay, all the cleaned water, I'll use this pump from here. I will be able to put into this. So this pump is going to be getting first copy of the water. I'll be putting it here. I clean the water, and second motor from here to here. This is a drum number one, and from drum number one to drum number two, it will go and it will get finalized. Clear? So now I'm going to be using bucket water. I'll be collecting. After that, I'll be putting into drum, and I will clean the water. Cleaned water from here to here. I need to have one more pump. Otherwise, this water will not go. This is the cleaned water. I'm going to be using it. Clear? So like that, you need to understand always. So you, without cleaning up the data, so cleaning can be done with the help of a staging server. You dump all the data and you're going to be putting it here. I will give you one more example so that you can understand. You go to the supermarket, you go to bazaar, you go to market, you buy some vegetables from shop number one. This is shop number one, buy some vegetables. You go to shop number two, buy some more vegetables. You go to shop number three, this is a shop number three. From here, you buy some more vegetables. All the vegetables, you're going to be keeping them in your carry bag. This is your carry bag, temporary bag I'm talking about. Staging server is your temporary bag, temporary carry bag. Vegetables, milk, chicken, fish, all of them you're buying. All that items are kept it here. You come home, then what you do? You open this bag, you clean, you get the vegetable, chicken, fruit, everything. You're going to be washing all the vegetable. Some half of the potato is gone, you throw the potato. Half of the leaves are gone, you throw them the out. And all the cleaned vegetables, what you do, you put them in your refrigerator. So data warehouse is your refrigerator. So you're going to be keeping fresh vegetables plus yesterday, day before, last month vegetables also available in the data warehouse. Data warehouse is your refrigerator. This staging server is your carry bag. These are your shops from where you can get the data, or you can buy some vegetables. Am I clear? Or you can go to your farm, get some vegetables. That is also fine. But those vegetables are not so clean. You have to clean them. Clear? So can you guarantee that these vegetables are cleaned? No, 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 no. You have to come home, open the staging server, clean, and the cleaned vegetables. You may throw some of the vegetables, you may cut them, you may soak them in the salty water, you may do lot of things, but all the circus is called as a data cleansing. Vegetable cleansing. Now, cleaned vegetables neatly packed and kept it in the data warehousing. So, data warehousing data is ready to use cleaned data, ready to use food, ready to use vegetables are available because you cleaned it already. So daily data is going to be there. So all the data you're going to be having it here. So the data, for example, I have some data called 10 and 20. I have this data stored. I have taken very simple numbers so that you can understand. Two numbers only I'm taking. But do you think that you get only two numbers? You will have billions of data here. So all the data you're going to be storing. So after that, what you do with the help of your one more application called SSAS application. So yesterday I was talking about SSIS and SSAS applications, right? So this application is called SSAS application. So where you are going to be creating what is called as a cube. You're going to be creating what is called as a cube. Yesterday, I was talking about, what is that I was talking about? So we have lot of data. We are going to be using BI tools, right? MSBI, Power BI. MSBI has three tools, SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. SSIS is a ETL tool, and SSAS is an analysis tool where we are going to be creating a cubes and everything. What is SSIS means? I told you, SQL Server Integration Services. It is ETL. So SS means SQL Server. That is what I told you. People who missed yesterday's demo, first demo, you must watch so that you will be able to understand all these things clearly. SSAS is going to be taking the data from the data warehouse. What data warehouse is going to be doing? It is going to be simply storing your data. Refrigerator is going to be storing the data, storing the vegetable. So do you get the food from the refrigerator? No, 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 no. You have to process the food. So process means where normally we go. We go to the kitchen. We go to the kitchen. So the kitchen is your SSAS. What we do? We process the food. Process means what? You cook the food. You cook the items in the stove, or you boil the vegetables, you marinate the vegetables, you fry the vegetables, you do lot of circus in the kitchen. Clear? So I have the data here. If you only put the data into the refrigerator, or if you only store the cleaned data into the data warehouse, you will not do anything. You need to process the data. Process means what? I wanted to know what is the total sales. Total sales is 30 billion sales. Now 30 is a sum I'm talking about. I wanted to find out minimum, maximum, average, sorting. Now do you tell me? I am talking about two numbers here, so only two numbers I am focusing now. Do you think that you will have only two numbers in the data warehouse? You will have billions of data every day. Amazon will have millions of transactions worldwide. Clear? One day data will be 1 million. 1 million means 10 lakhs of data. We are thinking about 10 years data, 20 years of data, 5 years of data will be there in the data warehouse. Now you take billions of data, you have to find out what is the total sales. What is the total sales in India? What is the total sales in Hyderabad? What is the total sales in Chennai? What is the total sales in South India? You ask a lot of processing, aggregations. Clear? So that part will be done in the kitchen. Your kitchen is your cube. Okay, so you have the raw data, ready to use vegetables are available. You go to the kitchen, you prepare the food. When the food is ready, then what you do? You serve the food. How do you serve? Because end of the day, you need to eat the food. You are going to be taking the cooked food. So what is the food now? The food is available in the kitchen. You take a plate. This is your plate. Okay. Do you take the plate here? So this plate is nothing but your report, right? You're going to be serving all the food to the customer. So how do you serve it? In the plate, you neatly garnish it. You create lot of charts and reports. So these are your plate. Plate could be your Power BI, or it may be Excel silver plate, steel plate, Tableau. Okay, so anything you can use, you will be able to create a lot of reports. Reports are nothing but your serving the food. That is where the customer can eat the food. So these reports are given to your managers. Manager ఉంటారు కదా, Amazon company managers will be taking the reports and they will be able to analyze. So these people are called as a decision makers. So they will see why the company is not doing well. Decision makers anamata. So by taking the reports, they will be able to understand why the sales is too good or why the sales is too bad. They will be able to analyze it. So that is what you got to understand. So you get the data, you clean the data, you store the data, you marinate the vegetable, you clean the vegetable, you cut the vegetable, you peel the vegetable. Lot of circus you do. That is not a simple activity. Clear? So getting the data, cleaning the data, and putting the data, marinating the data, this is a big circus. And from here to here, from OLTP, from ETL, all the circus you do, you store the data here. So this is what is called as a data engineering. Okay, so data engineering ante ardham enti? Get the data, clean the data, and place the data in the proper order. So data engineering means get the data, clean the data. So data engineering. So data engineering means what you do, you get the data, clean the data. Again, you need to neatly pack the data and keep the data in your refrigerators. That is what is called data engineering, or it is also called as a data preparation. Clear? So data preparation is very, very important. If you wanted to work with data analytics, data engineering activity has to be done. So what do you mean by data engineering? It is what is called as a data preparation. Okay, now tell me, I wanted to prepare a biryani for 1,000 people. So 1,000 people are there. I have to prepare a biryani. So now tell me, what is that you can do? Can you prepare a biryani within 1 hour? Answer is no. So what you do? If you wanted to prepare a biryani for 1,000 people, first you need to go to the market and buy good rice. Before buying a rice, you need to sample the rice. Clear? You go to the market, get the sample rice, get the vegetables, get the chicken, and get the spices. All of them you need to buy at least 1 week before, and dry all the spices, clean the spices, then fry them, then grind them. At least go to 1 month before to the market, sample lot of rice, whether this rice is good, that rice is good. You have to get 1 kg of rice. First, you sample it. You cook the rice, whether it's biryani rice is good or bad. So lot of circus will take care before 1 month. So then before 10 days, you finalize everything, because 1,000 people biryani you have to make. You cannot go one day before and buy everything. So you need to start the circus 1 month before. You sample the items. Before 10 days, you get all the items, rice bags, chicken, fish, and everything. You finalize it. You bring whatever you can bring 10 days before, you can bring them. And one day before, you get the chicken and everything. So you clean them, you put them, you marinate them. So next day morning, early morning, 7 o'clock, the chef is going to come. He switch on the light, switch on the stove, and within 4 hours, he can make the biryani for 1,000 people. Now tell me, within 4 hours he can cook the biryani. That is not a very complicated process. What is complicated? Buying the rice, selecting the rice, sampling the rice, get the chicken, cut the chicken, marinate the chicken, get the spices, sampling the spices. Clear? And fry them. Lot of things will take a lot of time. So what is difficulty? Data preparation, food preparation will take a lot of time. Once it is done, then anybody can cook. So when you cook, so this biryani is ready. Now what to do? You create a report. Once the data is ready, you prepare a report. So this is what is called data analytics means. Data analytics means not only create a report, but also get the data, clean the data. This will take a lot of time. This is also called as a business intelligence. So 60% of the time we are going to be doing data engineering activity. 40% of the time we are going to be doing reporting activity. So both of them are called, data analytics means. Clear? So if you wanted to perform this activity, you should know SQL, you should know ETL, you should know data warehousing concepts. Clear? So what is the data warehouse? You should know. You should know data modeling. You will be able to talk about later. So a lot of things are going to be understanding here. So here only you should know Power BI, or you may use Excel also to create a reports, or you can also use any Tableau BI software. Clear? So if you wanted to get into data analytics, so you need to understand data engineering, data preparation is very, very important. Clear? So that is the reason why in the IT industry, we learn not only Power BI. Power BI will create a report by taking the data. So we are also talking about SQL, ETL, data warehousing, data modeling. Then we create SSAS applications to process the data, blah, blah, blah. Clear? So data engineering will take a lot of time. That is what is called your get the data, clean the data, keep the data in the your cold rooms. It is ready to use vegetables, but you need to go to the kitchen and process the data. Then after that, you serve the data. So reports are nothing but end products. But if you wanted to get a report, before that you need to do a lot of circus. I will give you simple example so that you will understand. You go to the hospital and you say, Sir, I'm having a fever. I'm not well since 1 week. That is how you communicate to the doctor. What doctor will say? Okay, go to the laboratory, you get these medical reports done and visit me after 1 day. So he will write some medical reports, report number 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you go to the laboratory in the hospital. There is a lab technician is available. He will be collecting the body weight, body temperature, blood. He will be keeping the blood in the refrigerator. He will be processing the blood, creating a report. That report will be given to the doctor. The doctor is going to be analyzing what is the problem with the patient. So now who is the doctor here? Doctor is called as a business analyst. You can analyze the data. But who's going to be preparing a report? A technical guy, a lab technician who's going to be collecting the blood, collecting the data, storing the data, processing the data, and create a medical report. So here your exam in this example, your role will be a lab technician. You're a lab technician. You don't say to the patient saying that, hey, you're having a cancer, hey, you're having a malaria fever. That is not your problem. That is a doctor's problem. Doctor will ask you the report. Now you need to create a report. So who's going to be asking you the report? So business people will say, hey, I need this kind of a report that you need to create. So these guys are giving you report requirements. These people will say, hey, I need this kind of a report. Now you create a report, give it to them. Who's going to be analyzing the data? This guy only analyzing the data. You don't analyze your report. Lab technician is not going to be analyzing the report. Doctor is going to be analyzing the report. So your role will be equivalent to lab technician role. Collect the data. Lab technician is going to be collecting the blood and everything, processing the blood, creating a report. That report will be given to the doctor. Who's the doctor? Doctor is a business manager. So that guy is called as a decision maker. He can tell the patient that patient is having a cancer, kidney failure, heart attack, blah, blah, blah. So he will give you solutions. If kidney failure, this medicines, heart attack, this medicines. So the problem for the business, you cannot analyze and you can give the solutions. Who can give? The business CEO, CFO, manager is going to be giving the solutions for the companies. Now you will be helping the business management to understand and take the decisions, but you're not going to be taking the decisions on your own because you're a technical guy. You're not a business oriented guy. You don't know anything about the business. So how can you take how can you analyze the data? You cannot analyze the data. Clear? So you will do a data engineering activity, or you will be able to do data analysis activity or data science activity. Clear? So I was talking about data analytics, data engineering, and data science. If you wanted to analyze the data, somebody has to give you the data. The data may be here. You can analyze the data. One more guy will take this data. They will be able to create a data science applications also. So data analysis or the data science, both of them will have data. What kind of data they should have? Historical data. So data science application also will have historical data, or clear. So Power BI also can be used to create a reports and everything. So data science people, what they do, they get the data from the cube. So they will apply lot of algorithms in between. So what kind of algorithms they use? They use machine learning algorithms. Okay, machine learning algorithms they're going to be using in between, and they will analyze this kind of a data. So end of the day, so data engineering is there for the data science people, data machine learning people, artificial intelligence people, or they can also get the data for the simple Power BI applications. Clear? So when you use simply Power BI, you can analyze the data. This is what is called report. In the past is called as a data analytics. But in the data science, what we do, we understand the predictions by taking the historical data. I gave you simple example. I wanted to predict whether Hyderabad gets rain in the next June or not. How do I predict? I see the last 10 years of rain uh, data in the Hyderabad. I'll ask my mother, or I'll ask the weather control system in Hyderabad. Do we have rains in last year? Yes. So before year, yes. By seeing the last 10 years data, you can predict in next June also you will be able to see the rains in and what kind of rain you can expect. So everything can be predicted today. So if you wanted to predict something, you have to see the historical data. Where is the historical data is stored in the company? In the data warehouse. What is the data warehouse? Which is a large server where you have company's historical data. Current IPL match data will be available in OLTP. Last 20-30 years World Cup data, last 20-30 years IPL matches data will be available in the data warehousing of the World Cup, or the cricket data. So you have two types of applications in this world. One is called OLTP, where the fresh data will be collected, and where you're going to be interacting with the application. Once the OLTP servers are full, we are going to be taking the data and dumping into data warehousing. Data warehouse only stores the cleaned data. But if you wanted to process the data, process means doing some kind of aggregation, some min, max, count if you wanted to do, you're going to be cooking the vegetables in the kitchen like that. You take the data, you do the summing operations and everything in the cube. That is what is SSAS. Then finally, you are going to be creating a report with the help of a SSRS or a Tableau, Power BI, Excel, and you give the report to the end users. So this is a circus we're going to be doing. So what are the things that we're going to be learning? ETL, we're going to be learning for 25 days, but not today. This will be done in the April month. Clear? So data warehousing will be 10 classes. This will be learn, not this will be learn later. Now we are going to be starting with the Power BI. It will be 45 days course, 2 months course. This month and next month we complete this one. And after Power BI is over, compulsorily you need to know SQL. Without SQL, you cannot learn anything, because everywhere I'm talking about SQL in the data warehouse, SQL here, SQL will be again 45 days. So SQL you're learning, SSIS you're learning, Power BI you're learning, this one you will be learning, SSIS also will be learning for 5 days. So this will be free. This will be free. This will be free. You have to make the payment for SQL, payment for your this one SSIS, payment for Power BI. So these are the three courses that you're going to be offering. So that is what SQL and Power BI will be happening first. Clear? So what all you are going to be learning in the month of February and March 2024, I have given you, you're going to be learning SQL and Power BI. Clear? So in the month of April 2024, you're going to be learning SSIS, and you can take, so instead of SSIS is on-premises ETL, and otherwise you can also go in for the cloud, cloud-based ADF. What is the cloud? What is the on-premises? I will be telling you in Mondays or Tuesdays class. So you have ETL tools. SSIS is a ETL tool, just like a motor pump. You have Azure Data Factory, which is a cloud-based ETL tool. Either this or that you can learn in the month of April. Plus, you can also learn data warehousing, and you will also learn SSAS. So this one you have to purchase, buy. This one you have to buy. You need to pay, make the payment for these three things only. Clear? So this will be free. Clear? So this will be free for you. So total duration will be February, March, April, and you will be able to get one free project is given, and CV preparation will be taken care. Interview questions are going to be covered. 80 to 90% of the questions are going to be covered from my syllabus, and if you ask me something, I will be able to give it to you. So this is what is the syllabus that you need to practice. Clear? So today is the final demo, guys. If you have any questions, you will be able to ask me. You can get the payment link within 1 hour time. If you don't get the payment link within 1 hour, you can just call these numbers, say that I have attended the demo, I have to enroll for this batch. So if you don't enroll for this batch, the next batch will be in the month of March. We will have only one batch per month. So you can enroll and you can make them initial payment and continue in this batch. From Monday, the meeting link is going to change. You will be able to get the new meeting link from Monday. So if you enroll, you can make the payment by 5 o'clock today. So you can make the payment using Phone Pay or credit card or debit card, or whatever be the means that you have. Using that, you can just pay the amounts. So you can continue in this batch. New meeting ID will be given by tomorrow. So tomorrow we don't have class. From Monday, we're going to be starting how to install Power BI, how to install SQL in your laptop. So laptop configuration I have given in the yesterday's class. Just watch it. And Monday we'll do the installation. So this video will be uploaded, will be circulated within 1 hour. If you don't get this video, just call this number, or you can also write me or if you want me to talk to you personally, you can call me on this number. So 9919919452 is my direct number. I can give you one-to-one career guidance. I can give you, if you're having a dilemma, if you're not having proper guidance, now I'm the good mentor. If you don't have the good mentors, then you are going to be failing in your life. Even though you have PG or PhD, you are going to be failing, and you will be earning only 20-30,000 rupees. Small, village people, small, people from the very very rural people are getting a lot of job opportunities. English not a mandatory skill, right? So if you know minimum English, you can easily get into IT sector. Learn the course within 3 months, and you can keep another 2 months or buffer. You will be able to crack the interviews. I will be taking care of everything. You ask me something, I'll give you, but only thing is that you need to crack the interview on your own. Don't go for the proxies, backdoor jobs. You will get caught within 1 month. So if you're going anywhere, if they're saying you pay me something, I'll give you job, means you will be able to be cheated by them. They'll say Power BI 1 month, SQL 5 days. So within 5 days you cannot learn SQL. They will give you, they'll complete everything within 1 month. So you cannot get a job. You will get cheated. If you're a hurry, you cannot learn anything. So remember, so 20,000 rupees earning guy has to get 1 lakh per month. Now within 1 month, can you get the job? Or within 2 lakh rupees, can you get a job? With money, you can't get a job. Only with the knowledge you can get a job. Don't get cheated by brokers. If you need a job, you will have a broker. If you need a knowledge, you have a good gurus. So learn the knowledge, you will be able to easily get the job. 5 rounds of interview you will fail, you will be able to easily crack the jobs. And it is very very easy technology. In my family there are 50 to 60 people who are already into data analytics course. Lot of people already settled in London, US, UK, earning 3,000 rupees. People per month they're earning. BCom MBA guys, now they're earning more than 1 crore per annum, right? So those people already abroad. So I gave the training, long 5-6 years back. Those people are earning 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs in Hyderabad itself. So doesn't matter. One guy recently, his name is Akshay. At the age of 36, he was running his bakery, earning 20,000 rupees from Pune. He got the course in the month of September. He got the job in the month of November with a 19 lakhs salary package. I have recorded his video, uploaded in my Bhaskar Jogi YouTube channel. You can subscribe it. So, a lot of success stories are available. One girl, BTech civil engineering girl from Tirupati, and 10 years she worked for BPO, Amazon company, only 4 lakhs per annum. Every month she is getting 25,000 rupees. When she is asking HR, sir, increase my salary, they're saying, you don't have any skill, we cannot increase the salary. BPO guys can get only 30-40,000 rupees per month. Now she enrolled. Within a 3 months, she jumped from 4 lakhs to 15 lakhs. So who gave the salary? Who increased the salary? Not the company, only the skill, only the knowledge. 10 years రాని salary one course తో వచ్చిందనమాట. So 10 years she could not get the salary. Now 4 lakhs salary package, 15 lakhs she got it. So I have also uploaded her success story. So a lot of success stories are available in my YouTube channel called Bhaskar Jogi. You can subscribe them, share them, and you can invite your people. 3 to 6 months time, you will be able to easily get into IT sector. Slow and steady wins the race. All the best. Thank you guys. Any questions?